Today's project is to make rock art or petroglyph. And if I can do it, you can do it too. You know, people have been making rock art or petroglyphs for thousands of years, and basically every culture around the globe has made rock art. We have this need as humans to create. And the nice thing is that rock art lasts. Lots of this art has been around for hundreds, sometimes even thousands of years. So imagine that. You could make this and it could be sitting out in your garden for hundreds of years, and maybe some archaeologist down the road is going to find it. So let's get started. There are some different ways to do this, and one possibility is to get a rock and just hammer away at the rock where you want to make the picture. That's probably not the way it was done. It was probably done with an indirect pecking. So maybe you take a smaller rock that acts like a chisel and you pound on that. And that's what I have here. I have some granite that I found around the house. I don't think they use granite. It kind of fractures pretty easily. But other rock like flint I think would probably work real well. The other thing, and I have to lift this up, you need a rock. But this is not just any rock. I don't actually know what type of rock this is, but if you see, it is black or brown on the outside, and on the other side it's white. So that dark stuff, that is called a patina or desert varnish. Basically what it is either manganese or iron oxide or a combination of the two that accumulates over literally thousands of years on the face of rocks. And so it's really a thin coating. And so when you chip away at that, it exposes the light rock on the bottom. So it works really, really well. You don't have to have that. You can just have a flat rock or kind of any rock and chip away at it. But this is what works best. And recently I was on a trip in the West, in Colorado, Utah, and I found some of this rock like this, and it was just too tempting to leave behind. So I thought I would give it a try. This is the back side of the rock. You can see on the other side it's nice and dark. So let's practice on the back side first. Like I indicated, you need a chisel rock of some sort. Again, this is granite, and I played with this a little bit. It kind of breaks apart, but it's good enough for a demonstration. And then you need a hammer rock, something like this. This one I found, it looks like maybe somebody actually really made that round. So you just take your rock and you decide what your pattern is going to be. And you can see you can get a fairly clear indentation to peck it away. What I have found works really well for me, and this would not have been available back in prehistoric times, but just an awl or a punch works really well. So whatever it is, it has to be harder than the rock you're chipping into. So if you had sandstone or something, it wouldn't take nearly as much. This I don't think is sandstone. I'm not sure what it is. But you can see that I made a little line here, and that worked out really well. It only took a minute or two to do. So let's see what this looks like, or how this works on the side that has the patina or desert varnish. So you can see that it pecks away, and underneath is the lighter rock, and it just gets rid of the dark rock. Again, this can take literally thousands of years to develop something like this. So I'm going to work at this a little bit and then get back to you and show you what I came up with. What I found, it works pretty good to just kind of hammer it in and make little dots, but then take the chisel and chip away, and you can connect the two dots or all of the dots together. And the deeper it is, probably the better it is. So it's going pretty well. It's just taken a few minutes to do this. Well, there you have it, a petroglyph. This was actually pretty easy and definitely fun to do. It took maybe a half hour to put this together, and it worked out really well with this desert varnish. It really is very, very thin, maybe as thin as a piece of paper. And so to get through to that light rock underneath was no trouble at all. And I know I cheated with a metal punch, but I think it would work great with the right kind of rock. Using the granite like this, it just fractures too easily, but that could work too with some patience. So this is something that's really achievable. Now, maybe you don't have rock around you with this kind of varnish. Well, you could take a plain rock and first of all, you could paint it or stain it and do it that way. Or you could peck in the design and then paint it on, or just use paint. A petroglyph is incised. A pictograph is painted on, but sometimes natives did both. So either way, that worked out great. And it's really a fun experiment, and maybe it's something you can try as well. Well, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I think it's just something that you could tackle as well. And just think of it, you could make one of these, put it out in your garden. It's probably going to last 500 years. That's incredible. So thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Until next time, wishing you health, happiness, peace, and love. Take care. Bye-bye.